What's going on, everybody? I need you guys to go check out my channel and subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to subscribe, hit that button and hit that notification bell while you're at it, ladies and gentlemen. EGTV, you already know. And if you're on your phone, it's even easier. Press that like button for me, and you know what, subscribe while you're still here. And big up to everybody watching. Check out most of my content. I'll be throwing out more content every single day. Yo, so ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? It's the Kitty G on EGTV, and we're going to be talking about it today. We're going to be talking about how Arsenal have fully botched everything after Arsene Wenger has left. They've botched his successor. They've botched the CEOs. They've botched everything. So first and foremost, let's just get into it and how they've set up Arteta for failure. So since Arteta has come in, a lot of people have been saying he's done a lot of good things, but a lot of the groundwork of all the things that's been going wrong at the club has happened prior to when he came in. So as you can see here, not only has Arsene Wenger left, Sven Mislintat, Husfami, Gazidis, Emery. The original duo was Ivan Gazidis and Arsene Wenger. Everyone was saying Arsene Wenger out, Arsene out, this is that, Gazidis out, all these things, right? But these two men were not the only root cause of the problem. You guys can see that there's deep lining issues at the Emirates, there's deep lining issues at Arsenal, and these two men were not the only problems. Arsene Wenger was the man on the pitch doing the tactics, and you know what, he can be blamed for a lot of the things that went wrong. But after the fact, we blame Gazidis a lot for a lot of things that went wrong also. But at AC Milan right now, he's flying. I think he's at the top of the league right now, and AC Milan could win the Serie A, and he's the man, the chief, the head of that table right now. Now, after Arsene Wenger and Gazidis left, you had Emery, Sinelli, Mislintat, and Husfami. At this point, Sven Mislintat left, then Seleni left, after they've already sacked Emery, and finally Husfami left. Now we're left with the final three of Arteta, Edu, and Vinay. Those three are the men leading Arsenal right now, trying to get us forward, trying to get us back to the top of the table, trying to get us back to winning Premier League titles, trying to get us back to where we should be. And you know what? It's not going to be easy. But with all these mishandlings of everything that's happened after Arsene Wenger's reign, to me, it just shows you that the club has been mishandled, misled, and not working well at the top. These problems are at the top. You can blame the players, you can blame the manager all you want, but at the end of the day, if you got people at the top not working well, not working in cohesion, not working well together, there's going to be a lot of issues. And there has been a lot of issues, guys. There has been a lot of issues. Today's a North London derby, and everybody's worried. Everyone's really stressed out. I'm very stressed out. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm worried what's going to happen. And you know what? I'm going to be doing a live stream later on in the day, so you guys can check that out. But as of right now, let's get right into it. This article from the Daily Mail really got me thinking, really got me interested in looking at the root cause of all these issues and how Arsene Wenger's botched situation has led to everything. So if you guys can see, this article came from the Daily Mail. This article from the Daily Mail is the article that we'll be talking about today. And you know what? It really opened my eyes, right? Now, when you think about it, Arsenal have done a big overhaul, getting rid of a lot of people after Arsene Wenger left, right? And a lot of those people that they put in place have not been the best. I'm not saying Arteta is not the best person to have the job. To be honest, we know Arteta's been shoved in the deep end with the situation, right? Look at where we are in the table. We're literally 15th at the moment, right? It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. And Tottenham right now, they're flying. They're doing great. But look at this article right here, right? So Arsenal, built after Arsene Wenger left in 2018, have fallen apart. With the chief Ivan Gazidis leaving in 2018 for AC Milan, Sven Mislintat, the head scout, leaving back in September of 2019, Raul resigning this past summer in August, right? Husfami also leaving, the head contract negotiator, right? Only leaving 3 young, unexperienced men in Edu, Vinay, and Arteta in charge, right? The club not having the best quality of players, having a poor run of form, going into this North London derby, we got to look at the real root cause of all this. And to me, it's not the people themselves, it's the actual owner. The owner has not been doing a good job getting the right people in charge. He has not been doing a good job getting the right people in charge, in my opinion. He has not done a good job at all. And everything he's done, you can look at it from the bottom down and you can say to yourself, what has the Cronkies done to put us in a better position? The Cronkies have absolutely botched everything. They've let us down. They've completely destroyed this club. And in my opinion, all these things comes down to the owner's head. And you know what? If you guys want to get Arteta out, you do what you want to do. I'm going to back the manager. I'm going to back the players. I'm going to back whoever's in the club. But as of right now, the way I see it is all these things happening, it's only because the owner botched it. And hey, you guys tell me what you got to think. So we got people in the comment section. Let's go right to the comments. As a Chelsea fan, I need Arsenal and Wolves to make some magic today. Then you get my guy, yes. And then we go here. As a United fan, I want Tottenham to win. Arteta is paying for his job soon. Man. Hopefully Lacazette plays in the number 10 today. You never know. Hopefully Lacazette does play in the number 10 today. He could do that. He could show up today. Lacazette. I hope he shows up, right? Like a boom today. Hopefully Lacazette shows up. Assalamu alaikum, my bro Ahmed. What's good? What do you call it? If Arteta loses today, he could go. I don't think if Arteta loses today, he's going to end up getting sacked. I generally believe they're going to keep him in the job, even if the result doesn't go the way he wants today, right? Now, share, like people. Yes, LOL, banter, FC, this, that. He's just going to throw banter all day. Salam, what's good, bro? What's good? Egal, will you beat Spurs today? Hopefully we beat Spurs today, man. Hopefully. Partey is key today. Definitely, Partey is key. Partey is always key to anything that goes on in Arsenal. I don't want no more United in our chat. Oh, man. Mr. Bungle's in the house. Yes, Semantic FC is in the house. Gang business. You already know what it is, Mr. Bungle. What's your point? My point is, if you look at what's happened at the club since Arsene Wenger has left, it has not been run properly, and that is my point. My point is, if the club is not run properly, how do you expect anyone to come in and turn our fortunes around immediately? The ownership are not looking at signing the right players. They're not looking at getting the right people in charge. They're trying to put square pegs into round holes, and to me, that is where everything has gone wrong. And that's where I feel like we need to fix our problems. Unless we fix our problems at the top, we'll continuously have these same issues week in, week out, season in, season out. And that's what I'm saying. I generally don't think, what? Big up Gazetas is a disgrace. Yo, man, honestly. Hi, Egal. First love it. First live, love it. Thanks, man, Glenn. Arteta's poor season makes him another bad decision from the Arsenal board. You know what? The Arsenal board have made a slew of bad decisions. And you know what? What are you going to do? Oli is undoubtedly clear of Arteta. Oli is only 3 points from the top and a game in hand. Oli also has a better team. So what are you going to say? Manchester United, come on, Egal. Islam Daily Reminders. Yes, come on. Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters. What Arteta is doing more than he's supposed to. I get that. Arteta is doing everything, him and Edu. I get that. How are you, my guy, Egal? Yes, I'm good, TD Ships. How's everything in Australia, bro? How's everything in Australia? Honestly, guys, so let's talk about this. Like, since Arsene Wenger left in 2018, we got Unai Emery, we had Arteta, we had Raul, we had Gazetas, we had Sven Mislintat, we had Husfami, now we have Edu, Vinay, and Arteta. Do we really feel like this is a club that is well run? Do we really feel like this is a club that is putting the right groundworks and the right tools in place to keep us at the top of the table? Do we really feel like we should put all the blame on a man who's just learning on the job? Like, I get it. Like, do we really feel like it's Arteta's? This is all Arteta's fault? Do we really feel like this is all on Arteta? Do we really feel like spending 72 million on Nicolas Pepe was a good idea? Do we really feel like we're going to get back to the top signing young, unknown players from Germany? Do we really feel like Arteta should be blamed for the Ozil situation? Because in my opinion, he should not be blamed for what happened with Ozil. Clearly, that is not his decision. It is not his decision. Another thing, should we really be blaming him for what's going on with William Saliba? That is not his decision. William Saliba, that decision came down to the board, and I feel like himself, you guys should know that he has lost his father and his mother within the past calendar year. So to me, that had a lot to play with the fact that he was going to go back to France, be closer to his family. He's still a young man. You can't tell me he obviously can't play for this team. He can still play for the team. He could still have done a job. But I feel like that was a decision made from the top, and they were looking to loan him out. I personally am not going to put all the blame on these men's shoulders. I'm not going to criticize them. I'm not going to say everything that's wrong with the club right now is their fault. I feel like there's a lot more people to blame than just them too. And to me, I feel like it is not fair to criticize Arteta and Edu for all the mistakes that we've made in the past. We've set them up for failure, and they are going to suffer from the failures and the mistakes that we've made in the past. I generally don't feel like it's Arteta's fault. I generally don't feel like it's his fault that Aubameyang's not firing. We've been found out, ladies and gentlemen. We've been found out. It's been tough for Aubameyang to get on the goal sheet lately because we have not had enough creativity and we have not had enough thing. But at the end of the day, you're only as good as the service that you get. Aubameyang's not getting any service. He's not getting any opportunities to score. And when he does get a chance, those chances are sometimes just falling to the wrong people. Those chances are falling to Saka. Saka has missed big chances over the past couple of weeks. Gabriel has been a good signing. We did good this window. We got Gabriel, we got Thomas Partey. But you know what? At the end of the day, until we go out and we spend the money on the right type of players, like a Jack Grealish or a Houssam Arwa, we are not going to get back to where we need to get to. We have been on a bad run of form, ladies and gentlemen. And this goes back even further back. If we look at it, if we look at where we were, where is it? Why is that? If we look at this was before we faced Wolves and we faced all these teams. We weren't even in a good run of form then. We beat Sheffield United. We beat and who else we beat? Manchester United on this. Everybody else we either drew or we lost to them. And then since then we've lost to Wolves. We've drawn against Leeds. It's just been a poor season. And you know what, guys? I'm just. It's just sad, man. It's just sad. It's just sad what's going on. You know what I mean? Like we thought Saliba was gonna go out on loan to France, but now Vieira's been sacked. That doesn't look like that's gonna happen. Just everything going on at the club just makes no sense sometimes to me, guys. It just does not make any sense. And you know what? A win in the Europa League, a 4-1 win in the Europa League does not mask the problems that we have. Our problems are deeply rooted in the club, and until these problems are fixed, we cannot get them any better. And you know what? Sacking Arteta does not necessarily mean we're going to go back to the top. In my opinion, this is going to take a while for us to get better. And I would rather have somebody in the job who's looking at trying to fix the deep-rooted issues than trying to put a bandage on a crack. We don't want to bandage. We don't want to bandage our situations. We want to find a way to stitch up the situation so it heals itself. That's what we need. And sacking Arteta, in my opinion, does not fix the problem. That is not the problem. Arteta himself is not the problem. Arteta is a man who is trying to find a way to get us out of these situations. He's trying to find a way to get us out of these situations. We have a lot of Hollywood players, Hollywood guys who care more about their looks, who care more about their cars, who care more about what they're doing with their lives than care about football. I generally feel like some of these guys only care about being a celebrity. And I don't want a celebrity on the pitch. I want somebody who's producing week in, week out, like my guy Kieran Tierney. My guy Kieran Tierney, when he came into his team, immediately he raised the levels in training. He raised the levels everywhere. And this man right here, he is a future captain at this club. I genuinely believe it. Kieran Tierney is the definition of what kind of players we need, more players we need. We need more players like Kieran Tierney. If we had more Kieran Tierneys and we had more Bukayo Sakas, more players who knows what it means to play in this league, knows what it means to be a player for Arsenal, then it would be great. But unfortunately, there's not a lot of good times. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. And Arteta, he's still learning. He's still up and coming. He has shown glimpses. Put respect on Mikel Arteta's name, ladies and gentlemen. The man came in and immediately made us a tougher team. He made us tougher to beat. He made it easier for us to go away at home against these bigger teams. Even at home against Liverpool last year, we ended up beating them. No one thought we could beat them. We beat Chelsea. We won the FA Cup. These things don't magically just happen. He has something about him. He is a special manager, but we just need to have courtesy and time to understand that he is trying to get rid of the deep-rooted issues at this club. Mikel Arteta recently said, just a couple days ago, he was talking about how a couple of these guys are Hollywood, a couple of these guys care more about other things off the pitch than they do on the pitch, criticizing some of their mentalities and trying to fix the mentality at the club. It's going to take him a while to get rid of some of the dead wood and some of the problems that we have at the club. And you know what? Him and Edu, they're going to have to work hard. They're going to have to work hard to get this done. And you know what? If you guys criticize him for what's going on with Ozil and you criticize him for what's going on with Saliba, and that's the reason why you don't trust him, you got to take a hard look at yourself, because I genuinely believe that is not his decision. And you know what, people? I could be here all day, but I'm going to be back with the watch along later. And you know what? I'm just going to relax. I'll see you guys again in about 25 minutes. EGTV, you already know what it is. Don't forget, Mikel Arteta, he has come into a ship, a big ship that he has to turn around. And you know what? It's not easy to turn around a big ship like Arsenal. So, hey, if it means give him some time and we'll see the fruits of his labors afterwards, I'm willing to give him that time. If you guys aren't, I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to you. But hey, respect. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, subscribe to EGTV, like the video, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side at 3:30 for the live watch along, Arsenal versus Tottenham. And you know what? Thank you guys for watching. And if you haven't already subscribed, just do it, ladies and gentlemen. Just do it. Just subscribe, hit that like button, and big up to everybody watching. I appreciate all you guys, man. I appreciate all you guys. And you know what? I'll see you guys for Tottenham Arsenal live stream later today. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.